What's up, guys? It's Ivan. In this video, I want to go over my focus tip number 2. If you have not seen focus tip number 1, make sure to check that out, where I discuss the idea of out of sight, out of mind, in particular in my experience. And in this video, I will go over focus tip number 2. So let's get going. So it's been said, you may have heard that, your best friend is an indication of you, or the average of your best 5 friends is what your personality is. So sometimes that's good, but sometimes you may be thinking, hey, my best friends don't have the personality that I want. What can I do? Am I forced now to be stuck with these traits? And you know what? This is a good test to kind of see where you stand, because the people that you most often associate with are is the type of person that you are yourself. Okay, and I've learned that through my experience. I'll share with you as well. Now, if you don't want to have those personality traits, and you want to, you know, you don't like the personality that your best 5 friends exhibit, you want to change that, there is a solution, and that is limit your contact with old friends and make new ones. This is a very cold approach, but it is super necessary. All right. So I'm not suggesting that you immediately just cut off and throw out all the people that you spent possibly most of your life with. But slowly, step by step, you would need to cut off your contact with them. Now, I myself, at some point when I first learned this, I think it was Brian Tracy, one of the motivational speakers and kind of success gurus. My dad bought me an audiobook, and the first time I heard that, I was against the idea. I was saying, these are good people. They deserve my attention. I deserve to spend time with them. However, fact of the matter is, your time is limited. As you're focused on your task at hand, you can't devote time to those people anymore. In my experience, some of the friends I had, yes, they are good people, but they slow me down. No ambition whatsoever. And as soon as I made a goal to myself, like I would say, I want to read 10 new books this month or this week or whatever it is, as soon as I hung out with them, I just kind of like I lost the drive. I could feel that I lost my drive and I lost my focus for a fact. I'm telling you as it is. This isn't my experience. I simply lost my drive. I saw that there were people that were worse off than me. I saw that my friends were people that didn't want to, do anything, go anywhere. And I said, okay, I'm gonna be the same, right? You're my friends. I'm having fun with you. We're having good times. That's all I really need to do. Now, as soon as I started employing my principle number 1, which was just get kind of all the messages out of the way and focus exclusively on your work, as soon as I did that, naturally what happened is I couldn't hang out with my friends. By employing focus tip number 1, I wasn't trying to do that, but it just so happened that I didn't have time to spend time with my friends. And this made such a big difference after a few months of doing that. I think 2 or 3 months of doing that. Just my psychology changed. I mean, I was focused. I was completely focused on the goal, and my ambition, my drive never went away. And hanging out with those people, I didn't miss it anymore. I said, you know what? This is so much better. The results I'm seeing are so much better. Turns out, you guys were pulling me down. And this is something that you have to face. This is something you have to make changes. Like I said, I was one of those people that was strongly against it. But your associations make a really, really strong impact on your thoughts and on the way you think. Out of sight, out of mind. You remember that? If they're in your sight, they're in your mind, and you think the same thoughts they think. In my case, some of my friends, they would complain all the time. They wouldn't get anywhere. And that rubbed off on me, right? And those are the same types of thoughts I would be having as well. Those are not the type of thoughts you want. You want to be looking positive. You want to be optimistic. You want to grow, right? And I wasn't able to do that with those old friends, right? Now I still keep in touch with them every once in a while, but I definitely don't hang out with them a few times a week like I used to before. Far from that. I message them maybe 1 or 2 times every 2 weeks, and that's slowly drifting away. Okay. Now, um, let me see. What did I say here? Yeah. So now that I didn't have as many friends anymore, I wanted to meet people that are similar to me, right? So now I need people that, instead of bringing me this negative vibe, I want people that are bringing the positive vibe. And the question is, how do you do that? Well, at first, if you're just starting out, you may not have enough money to go to these high-end ticket programs that they have, in certain areas where they say, pay us 5 grand, we'll fly you over here, we'll show you all these things, we'll teach you all this stuff. Over there, that's a great way to meet new people and make friends, because there you're very similar minded and you have the same goal, and that's going to keep you focused. What can you do until then? And the answer is you join groups. So the biggest place to join is Facebook. As soon as I join the groups, I kid you not, the difference is massive. Um, the amount of focus that Facebook brings you with the notifications from those groups is just immense. Okay, you may also be able to find people on meetup.com, a place where you find people with similar interests to yourself. So take a look at whatever it is you're interested in. You may find a group of people similar to you, and that you can meet up physically, and you can discuss, and you can talk, and you can have this common goal. So back to the Facebook groups. I have a few groups. I'll share with you some of them in the next slide. But basically, you always get notifications, and people that post there, 99% of the time, they post positive stories. They post good questions. They post thought-provoking questions and good stories, and that makes me want to look up to them instead of look down to them and stoop down to their level. In the Facebook groups that I'm joining, again, this is in my experience, I want to be like them. And when I see people making thousands of bucks a day, I want to be just like that. I look up to them. I say, hey, how'd you do that? I connect with the people from the Facebook. I talk to them. I learn from them, right? And this is how it works. There is no way I'd be able to do that with my old friends, right? My old friends don't even know what internet marketing is, right? So this is incredibly useful to keep you focused. And I used to get, notifications on my phone from my friends, posting uh, posting a post or writing a message about something negative. Oh, this thing sucks. So this thing doesn't work, right? Now I get notifications from these Facebook groups saying, hey, look at how much money I just made. Or, hey, here's a tip I wanted to share with you guys to do this. And then you talk, you comment, you interact with those people. You get in that mood. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Remember focus tip number 1. In this case, you want what's good to be in your mind because that's going to stay there. And in this case, you interact with this group of people, you become one of them, right? You become one of these successful entrepreneurs. So here's some of the Facebook groups I joined. It's called ClickFunnels Avengers Affiliates. If you're selling ClickFunnels, I'll put my affiliate link for ClickFunnels Bootcamp down below if you want to try it out. It's basically 100 days of free training that teach you to sell ClickFunnels. Good stuff. I will share my kind of review on that as soon as I finish the whole thing. But then here you see some other Facebook groups I'm in: Facebook Marketing Mastery, 10K Revenue Club, Facebook at Rockstars. And what they do here is people post, they comment, they share ideas, they ask good questions that make you think about those questions too. And guess what? When you think about those questions, when you read those comments, you become like those people, right? Like those successful people that are successful in their field. Now, in this case, the groups I'm in are centered around Facebook, and that's because I spent a considerable amount of time learning Facebook ads especially, and I'm still learning. But find something that works for you. I'm sure there's some Google groups, there's some Bing ads groups, whatever it is you're learning, maybe Shopify groups, I'm pretty sure. Then there's groups like Mike Dillard, Neil Patel, right? All those groups of people that, Neil Patel shares information, for example, and people comment and people share their stuff too. So that's about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. For those of you that have subscribed, thank you. I do appreciate it. If you like me doing these types of videos, sharing my tips and strategies from the mental aspect of success of doing affiliate marketing, let me know in the comments down below. Ask any questions you may have. I'll be more than happy to answer, or share your stories, right? Share maybe what you thought about this, or if you've employed these strategies or these tactics, how they have worked for you. So that's about it. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.